Hello there. Here's another little simple video. There's many of them about, but we just like to show some of the things people asked. Someone said, can you scan a door? So there was nothing better than popping down and seeing our local vicar and finding out if we could scan his church door. Important thing when you're scanning is to make sure that you cover the paths overlapping slightly. We made this diagram that you can see on the screen for it's in the Artec manual. It just shows you that if you create a little bit of overlap, you can make sure that your scans will come out nice. So as we're moving on, we're going to just show you that we can scan about half this door. It's done in real time, so there's no secrets and it's not been speeded up. It's just rather that it might get a bit boring if we do the whole door. So what we're going to do is once we've done round the half, then we'll stop. It's also good to stop now and again so that your files don't get too big, just in case you make any errors. What we're going to find now is that keeping an eye on the screen, you can see where you're going. The nice thing is that everything you see is all being shown live on the screen for you. So back off to the office once we've scanned the other half. Once you're back to the office or wherever, you can connect up with your Leo via your Wi-Fi or by Ethernet cable, which is quicker. You can choose to import the data. You've got a choice of which you do. And once it's imported, which will take a few minutes to do, considering it's quite a large file, is you can see that we've got all our pieces of our scan and they're all nicely aligned with each other. So we don't have to worry about lining them up, which you do in some softwares. Here, if you use the autopilot, it's probably the easiest and quickest way to run through and do things and get yourself a nice result. Again, it's going to run through the sequences once you choose the options. You get the ability to do editing, but the concept is, like we've always taught people, is even if you do it manually, you need global registration. If it's noisy, you'll need to remove the outliers. You'll need to fuse it together, probably using the Sharp Fusion tool. And then you've got the options to decimate it and move it and get to a nice working model, which if we zoom in a bit, you can see. You have the option, of course, to reapply the texture that the scanner's captured. Again, this just takes a few moments to do, so it's not being displayed at the moment. We can actually hide these and move on to the one that we just applied the texture to. Yes, there's missing pieces at the top. That was a criticism the customer said. Plus there's some holes. You could use the hole filling, or more ideally, if we'd got some steps to stand on, we would have been able to get up higher to cover the pieces that we missed. Export is normally from the menu here as a mesh. However, you can upload it to the cloud. Artec provide free cloud licenses for all users, and what you can do is it works very similar to Artec Studio, that you would click on the options for the mesh in the list. So you've got an object list. You can still turn it around and look at what you're doing. Another option, of course, is that with Artec Cloud you can export. However, we've put it on there as well as onto Sketchfab. So I hope you find this useful. Thank you very much for watching.